stockings. Take off your leg stockings. Nigga. Nigga said take off your leg stockings. You talking about everybody well, I ain't look at it yet, so I can't even say. I'm not gonna direct y'all to do something I ain't doing, but he was the dude who made that song Love Cycle. He talking about why should he be alive and all that. Everybody like, oh man, check on him. So yeah, y'all check on him. Oh yeah. Good looking, good looking. Two Guns hit me up. He say he got a thought about the Kanye situation as far as it relate to NORE. But I hear you too. I hear you. But I'm gonna talk about why I say what I said about NORE, right? I'm gonna talk about it when we get to it. We're gonna start off with a little music. But no, you know I wanna talk about that one. You know I wanna talk about that one. So no, we definitely getting to it. Go ahead, hit that like button. If you in here, let me get a like. Hit that subscribe if you ain't subscribed. And yeah, let's make this thing happen, man. Let's get this show started. Dang, my Facebook is lit today. I ain't even got a chance to really see what everybody commenting on or whatever. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm gonna look at it later though. But yeah, let's get some music, baby. How y'all doing today, man? It's Monday. We made it through the weekend, you know. Made it through that thing. Oh shit! Shoot, I got both of my things open. I gotta go back. Let me see. Close. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Let's say still evaluating. Nah, man, hold on. Close. All right. Oh, girl. My friend Nikki, who is we was tripping one time off of the power-ups, off of the shroomies. And she was like, she was looking at me. I'm talking about they was gone. They was rolling on the floor, her and Casey and shit. They was out of there, man. And so I come down there, they tripping balls. And Nikki was like, I look like a lemur. That shit was too funny, man. Just in case y'all don't know what a lemur look like, I'm finna show you because I do kind of look like a lemur a little bit. IMO. So I'm gonna show y'all what a lemur look like. It's funny as hell. Why they ain't showing my lemur? Where's my lemur? All right, let me see. No, not that. And then another thing, yeah. Let's get this. I don't be knowing how none of this shit be working no more. No, I'm not posting nothing, fool. They need to make it. Maybe that's an app I could come up with where you could do like a rapid post on all the sites. That'd be dope and just save a lot of time, a lot of energy. A lot of time, a lot of energy. Ooh. Oh. But yeah, we got to talk. We got to talk. And we got some stuff going on. Oh, they gonna try to put him. They try to put Devin Haney on the pound for pound list too. What y'all think about the fights this weekend? Any of y'all see the Deontay Wilder fight? Man, he damn near killed dude. I was like, Jesus. And I ain't even, when I first seen the punch, it looked like a tap or something like that, right? And then you actually get to see it in slow motion. And ooh, brutal. Crazy. Deontay Wilder, they say, you know, yeah, He a man of God and all that, but man, that right hand is unholy. For real, that mug is possessed by Satan. He hit you with that motherfucker, you might go to hell and back. For real. Like ain't no man. Listen, you get in there with him, and you know what? He broke a record, 3 punches, and that was it. Knocked him out. Crazy, right? So nah, them fights was crazy. Devin Haney fought this weekend. Shout out to Devin Haney. Undisputed youngest, undisputed champion. Undisputed mean you have a belt in every division. Undefeated, undisputed, youngest champion. You know what I mean? Went over to Australia, won this fight. Doing big things, man. Shout out to Devin Haney and Bill Haney, man. I'ma start once I get more of my boxing content up and I get above them 50K subscribers. Oh, you best believe I'm using my press credential in Vegas. I am going. I'm going straight out there. I'll be covering them fights live. That's one of my dreams in life, to go out there in Vegas and cover the fights. Shit like that. So yeah, we gonna do that. Let me see. I got one for y'all. Yeah, let's do this one. Let me see. Oops, I ain't wanna do that. Yeah, weekend was good though. Oh, Clarissa Shields fought too. Y'all don't know Clarissa Shields. You know, she the GWOAT, the GWOAT, the greatest woman of all time. Boxer, you know, they say it's Layla Ali. But you know, I'm rocking with Clarissa Shields, man. This year Layla Ali was on some other shit at one point. So we gotta reevaluate whether you still invited to the cookout, Layla Ali. We know who your dad is. But you kind of off the chain, man. So Clarissa Shields, congratulations. Undisputed, beat Savannah Marshall. Good fight. You know, nice little broad, but Clarissa Shields did what she had to do to come out on top. Shout out to her. Shout out to everybody over there in her camp. Yeah, you know, boxing is my sport, in case y'all ain't know. But yeah, let's get into it with some music, though. Let's go, Macworld. Blessed up, she ain't even sneeze. Dog walking on her hands and her knees. Damn girl, you the star of the freak show. Clap, 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 how the cheeks go. Clap, 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 how the cheeks go. Clap, 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 how the cheeks go. Bitch blessed up, she ain't even sneeze. Dog walking on her hands and her knees. Damn girl, you the star of the freak show. Bounce that ass like a knee, touch her elbow. Freak hoe. Slap a wig on and some cheap clothes. Hit the club, hands on the knees, make her cheeks roll. Make me wanna slide to the hole like I'm D-Rose. I'm a Mac, so it's semi-automatic. Plush leopard on the bed in the attic. Trap nigga need a tweaker or a twerker. All shake, no fries, no burger, yeah. Shoot my shot, then I beat it like the buzzer. She a tramp, she a hoe, undercover. She a cutter, bitch, call her Blade Runner. First night, strip club, made 1,200. Ass so fat, we ain't looking at stomach. Shoot that ass way up high, make it plummet. Start still shooting at these niggas, that's a comment. Shoot that ass shot for the internet comments. Hey, bitch blessed up, she ain't even sneeze. Dog walking on her hands and her knees. Damn girl, you the star of the freak show. Clap, 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 how the cheeks go. Clap, 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 how the cheeks go. Clap, 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 how the cheeks go. Clap, clap, how the cheeks go. Hey, Macworld. At the wake y'all up on this Monday, man. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all still asleep. Hey, Macworld. All right, y'all, let's get into it. First and foremost, yeah, I talk about my guy was sending me, my homeboy too, shout out to two, my moderator, my brother, but he my moderator too. He was sending me some about one of the topics I had on here. I'm gonna read y'all verbatim what he sent me, right? So y'all can see his news and views on the topic, you know. And he said, this is what he say right here, right? He said, initial thoughts. I don't know how to deal with that NORE shit. I don't think he did anything wrong by letting Kanye put his foot in his mouth. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that, bro. Nah, like, definitely that ain't the problem with NORE letting him put his foot in his mouth. Don't think that that's what my issue with the situation is, or why I say NORE tucked his nuts, right? The reason I say that is because the simple fact that he had him on the platform. He know what he coming up there to talk about, because you already know what the man been on for the past, I don't know, whatever it was, however long it was, you know what I'm saying? So let's just say like the past month. But you know what he been on. He done got kicked off of the social media platforms, the major social media platforms. He done got kicked off of news shows, been having to edit his appearances and all that shit. So you know what the man on. And when he came to you, you knew he was gonna touch on those topics and all that. You knew that shit, right? And so I don't think that you didn't. You knew what he was gonna be on. You said you know him, and you knew what he was gonna be on. You knew it was controversy coming your way that would generate those views. And at the same time, a lot of the stuff he was saying while you interviewed him, I think you having him on the platform, you have an obligation to check that shit in real time. If it's something that he's saying that you know is inherently false, how you gonna just let him sit there and say it? You gonna let this sit there, let him say all this shit, talk for 3 hours to the man, 3 hours and 25 minutes. I remember because the timestamp was my birthday, 3:25 and shit, right? So you sit there and let this man talk for 3 hours, and then you jump up after the fact and go apologizing about having him on the show. He didn't see, that's the thing too. He was like, he wasn't apologizing for what Kanye said. He was apologizing for even having him on the show. You know what I mean? And the reason he did that is because he already knew what the fuck Kanye was finna get up there and say. He already knew what Kanye was finna get up there and say. He ain't had no misconceptions about that shit. So for you to get up there, and then what you did, where I say he tucked his nuts, was everything that you said that you didn't agree with, that you told the Breakfast Club. Let's look at it, y'all. Everything you told the Breakfast Club you didn't agree with, because that's who he called in to apologize about the interview. All the shit you said you didn't agree with, as Kanye was saying the shit, you wasn't saying nothing to him. And yo, excuse for everything is always that you drunk. Oh man, I was drunk. I know y'all niggas drunk, but at the same time, y'all trying to have these interviews that profess to be professional and fair and balanced and shit like that. But at the same time, you sit up and you let a motherfucker say whatever. He talking about George Floyd died from fentanyl and shit. And everybody seen the video, man. So and this the thing. This what I said about Kanye. Now I'm gonna get on Kanye for a second and shit. This what I said about Kanye. He a billionaire, right? He always talking about he a billionaire, but yet he the perfect example of like money can't change who you are. You can't unlame yourself with a bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? If you insecure, if you got mental problems, if you got mental complexes and insecurities and stuff, money not gonna change that. It's just gonna make, as a matter of fact, let's say you got a bad drug habit or something like that. Let's say you got a sex addiction. You buying prostitutes or something like that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you get money, you just gonna be able to do more of the same. It's not no guarantee just because you got money that you are doing the right thing, or that now that you got money, okay, I'm finna do this and never lose my money, or everything I do is a move in alignment with me maintaining my wealth. You motherfuckers act like y'all never seen nobody blow all their money before. You could blow your money in the casino, and you could definitely burn a lot of bridges, especially if you just think you just bigger than everybody. You want to go over here to the white people talking about black people. You want to go to the black people talking about the Jewish people. Then you gonna go to the Jewish people talking about white people. Kanye, you're too predictable, bro. Like, we know what the hell going on. So that's neither here nor there. You know we gonna play. Like I said this, and they was all talking about the Nation of Islam dudes was like, oh, we need to protect them. They worried about this happening to them, that happening to them. Man, look, the last thing I seen about him was him buying a right-wing website called Parler. Parler was the website primarily behind organizing the January 6th insurrection. So this fool went and bought, like, you know what I'm saying, a little baby 4chan, little, you know, baby Hitler little website and shit. You know what I'm saying? Right after we get up there talking all that shit, like, you would think he would talk all that shit, and it's like, oh damn, Kanye, yeah, so you would think he finna do something for people and shit, for his people or something like that, or who he professed to be his people when he need them. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't get up there and do shit. He went and bought Parler, and that get to my first topic. That's on my first topic, right? Because originally my first topic, well, that actually get me to my second topic, but we could do two at once because they kind of tied directly into each other. But when I said, and this might be a Macworld exclusive right here. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? This a Macworld exclusive. I bet a lot of y'all didn't know this, but Kanye West this morning said that he is buying the site Parler, right? Now I'm finna put y'all up on some game that y'all probably didn't know. Do y'all know who the CEO of Parler is? Take a guess. Y'all know who own it right now? Look at the thumbnail. The clue is in the thumbnail. The proof is in the pudding. Y'all see Kanye on there, and y'all see with NORE, right? Y'all see Hershel Walker lying ass, so y'all know it ain't him. He can't even own up. So you know we don't own Parler. And if you look at the last thumbnail, yep, you guessed it right. But it ain't Candice Owens, it's her husband. That's the owner of Parler. And Kanye West finna buy Parler, right? So let's check it out, y'all.
Breaking news this morning, Ye, that's the artist formerly known as Kanye West, acquiring social app Parler. Ye saying this in a statement, quote, "In a world where conservative opinions are considered to be controversial, we have to make sure we have the right to freely express ourselves." The acquisition expected to close. Parler is
like a hardcore right-wing app. Like you see, he was on there with the MAGA hat on. Yeah, that's all. I just want to show y'all that he buying Parler. But so this is the CEO of Parler right here, right?
And good Monday morning, everybody. Thanks very much for joining us this morning. I'm Maria Barkley-Romo, and it is 8 a.m. on the button on the East Coast. Kanye, Ye.
So let's go. I'm gonna jump forward. That's what's her name? Maria Bartiromo. That hoe crazy. So this the owner of Parler right here, the conservative social media platform. He talked all that shit about black people is the real Jews and all that shit, right? And then what he do? Did he make a platform for black people? Did he bring back Black Planet?
But first, give us
this fool went and bought a conservative right-wing media site, Parler, from Candice Owens' husband. They say Candice Owens been acting like his advisor day to day, bro. They pimping your ass, G. I'm gonna call it what it is. They using you like a mule and shit. You probably off your meds. They know you trying to get in somewhere to fit in and you don't know where to go because you done burnt so many bridges. Nobody trusts you. Nobody want to deal with your shit. And bro, they pimping you. Candice Owens directed you to her husband. Parler is a failing app.
Instagram, Twitter, closing
y'all talk about this dude, this businessman and all that. Why the fuck would he buy Parler and shit?
His part, or at least tweets they weren't happy
Parler
about.
ain't doing shit. The actual interface of the app, the UI is trash. The app itself struggles. It's not making no money or nothing like that.
With us. And when
shit is crazy.
Began,
he buy this app
actually, this is kind of something that
when
I
he could be spending some money to change some of the things he professed to complain about with this dumbass look on his face. Like when that's the look he make when it's time to do something right. When it's time to actually do something.
Very excited.
You know what I'm saying? If it ain't a rant,
the deal came together
or he talking shit about somebody, Kanye West ain't finna do shit.
The potential that he can bring to the platform.
He finna buy this app Parler so we could go rant on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at this quote. Let's look at this quote right here.
Already millions of dollars.
Let's look at it, right? In a world where conservative opinions are considered to be controversial, we have to make sure we have the right to freely express ourselves. So today, he's a conservative. Yesterday, he was a black Jew. Today, he a conservative Christian again, right? White conservative Christian nationalist. Yesterday on Drink Champs, nigga was a Hebrew Israelite black Jew. The original black man is God, blood of Christ. Niggas gonna learn, man. Ain't no free thinking. He getting pimped. He getting pimped by conservative media. He getting pimped by conservative right wing, fucking like political pundits and shit. And he had a hat on that said 2024. He moving out of rap and he moving into politics, and he want to see if he could use his influence, because y'all like his songs, to tell y'all about shit that he think y'all too stupid to research and see if he lying or not. I'm gonna repeat again, this nigga is a billionaire, right? So while he talking about George Floyd died of some fentanyl, this billionaire black man, instead of trying to tear down and cover up the event that started Black Lives Matter and build up MAGA and add quote unquote love to MAGA, he could have did the same thing. He could have did the same thing for Black Lives Matter. He could have built it up. He could have shored it up however he want to. And then as far as giving people a voice, if he feel like we the real Jews or whatever and shit, you know, he could have came with some solidarity or something, but nah, man, he ain't on none of that shit. So we ain't even gonna waste too much time on him. And so yeah, we get back to cause I said like they go together, the two topics kind of tie together, right? So like the whole thing with NORE. Oh, let's listen to a little bit of that. As a matter of fact, we gonna check it out. Breakfast Club, NORE. See his apology. I'm gonna just skip through it a little bit for copyright purposes. Nori go where the fucking wind blow. He talking about he apologized. That's just because Kanye West ain't in his face. If Kanye West walked in Nori's house right now and said, Nori, get off the phone right now, Nori will hang up the phone and do whatever the fuck Kanye West tell him to. This nigga is... You wanted that clout, just say it. Nah, you wanted that clout. You ain't want to. Why would you edit him now though? It's crazy.
About George Floyd dying of fentanyl and not the physical impact of the officer Derek Chauvin was just a bold-faced lie.
Flat out lie.
And by the way, guys, you know, I'm not, this is not think champs. This is drink champs. You know what I'm saying? This is not political champs.
Okay, so when he said that shit right there, that shit really killed me. That's the worst cop out ever. It's not think champs, it's drink champs. It's not political champs. But you letting people come on there with their political points though. But you say it's not drink, it's not think champs, it's drink champs and all that fuck shit, right? So you bringing the politics on there yourself, but then when it's time to correct it or fact check it, now it's not think champs. So basically, you just saying that for clout, you will run a propaganda network, right? That's crazy. So you got to go on here apologizing and all that when you knew what you was doing. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. Folks will do anything for some clout, anything for somebody who got a position of power. They gonna bow down. They gonna, like, what they call dummying up, man. Get them likes up. They gonna bow down. They gonna do what they call dummying up. You know what I'm saying? For somebody in a position of power. One thing, like I keep saying, that we gonna have to stop doing is thinking that wealth is wisdom. Everybody you see with money ain't smart. Shit, he talk all that shit about fucking Kim Kardashian, his wife. Dude, she a billionaire too. So, like, should we, like, believe that, like, she's, like, a genius? Like, nah. Bitch still clothes and make sex tapes. You know what I'm saying? And trap your kids out for child support, nigga. Like, the fuck you talking about, bro? You a cuck. And then you got all that energy for Pete. The white boy you thought was going back down and shit, right? White Lives Matter. You thought Pete was going back down, but you kicking it with Ray J. The dude who put your wife on the map. Bro, you weird on top of that. Like, how you hanging out with Ray J, dude? Shit crazy, bro. No, he a cuck, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. But nah, real shit, though. Let's get back into this nigga Nori apologizing because he was trying to play. He always try to play both sides. You know how you know Nori be trying to play both sides? Cause right after Kanye said the shit he said, what's the first thing that Nori did or whatever? Had Boosie on the show. Boosie ain't releasing no music or nothing like that. He had Boosie on the show just strictly because Nori is he's a clout crumb snatcher. Anything going on where a little bit of controversy surrounding it, here come Nori ass and shit finna try to bring them big ass dentures in your face, smiling on fucking drink champs and shit. Oh no. You couldn't stand up to Kanye West for shit when he was in your face about them lies he was telling. But then you're gonna turn around and be acting like, oh man, I'm sorry. Oh, this shit, man. Let's listen. Let's go.
This is drink champ. So we purposely don't bring up politics. We purposely don't bring up religion because of this. And I just, you know, I disagreed with Kanye. I felt like I should have said something a lot earlier. I didn't because I didn't want him to walk out. I didn't want to have a Birdman moment.
So NORE, people would say that, we're talking to NORE from Drink Champs, of course. He who just released the interview with Kanye. People would say, well, why do the interview at all, especially with all the hate speech that
so
he's been spewing
basically,
the last
he
couple
said
of
he don't
days
want him to walk out.
You have Fox News.
He say he don't want him to walk out, so he not gonna fact check him. What type of fucking interviewer is you, dude? You not gonna fact check the man on your show, on your platform, because you don't want him to walk out. A motherfucker who wanna walk out when they get fact checked is just somebody that you don't even need to be having on your show. Bottom fucking line. Because by you saying, I'm gonna let people come on my show and say whatever they want to say about whoever they want to say it about, and I'm not gonna fact check it if they don't walk out. I mean, if I think they're gonna walk out. All you doing is opening yourself up for legal liability. You're not helping the free thinkers or fighting the revolution. Bro, you fucking your platform up for this man. And I guarantee you, after you blow Drink Champs, yo baby, yo seed that you planted, he's not gonna do nothing for you. He don't care. He care about you while you got Drink Champs. Once you don't got Drink Champs, he ain't gonna even call you no more. What difference? Why would he even talk to you? I'm the richest black man. He ain't gonna talk to you, fool. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go $1 million worth of game and shit. But that's how I go though, man. Folks be trying to play every single side, and it's just tripped out. Oh, and I'm gonna touch more on the interview anyway, like the Breakfast Club interview. I mean the Drink Champs interview and shit. Let me go to that. Let me go to it.
I'll tell you one thing, it's like if a black man is caught with something in the car or something, everybody in the car gonna go to jail with him, right? But if a black man can play basketball or rap, only he gets the record deal. So meaning like if one black man does something bad,
Kanye
get caught
Kanye going off on about the lack of black unity that he display itself.
People, right? If
it's so crazy, man. I can't believe it, but you know what? This the thing. When you're not a objective thinker, then these are the type of people that end up leading you and end up telling you how to think and end up convincing you that it's a certain way that you got to think in order to be considered worthy, in order for your thoughts to even be considered worthy. He good. He been taught by them occultists. He been taught by them right-wing think tanks where they say never go on the defensive, never apologize, always deflect. Whatever you about to do, accuse the other side of it first. That's what they do. That's how you know what Donald Trump finna do. Speaking of Donald Trump, he said today, he blamed the National Archives, which is like librarians and shit. He said they radical left-wing, a radical left-wing group, all they do is keep records. And he said they got records all over the place and nuclear documents scattered all over the place. And they might have planted nuclear documents all over the place with him. So that lets you know he got nuclear documents all over the place, without a doubt. Whatever he deflects on or projects on, that's exactly what he's doing. So when I see a lot of this Kanye stuff, it's deflection. One part of the interview I really didn't like was when he was talking about Meek Mill and P. Diddy, when he was talking about all these celebrities and nobody helped him when he couldn't get in contact with his kids and all that. Nigga, what the fuck they got to do with your kids? Why do you want everybody to be involved in your personal life? And then I'ma just say this, man. When your mama is Kim Kardashian and your dad is Kanye West, shit, you might as well come get your drugs off Buffum, because you gonna need them motherfuckers. You gonna need the good stuff. We got the good stuff on Buffum. You gonna need us. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm finna put that as my status on my Facebook. That's finna be my Facebook status. I'm finna put that right now. While I'm with y'all, look. If your mom is Kim Kardashian and your dad is Kanye West. Oh, it's backwards because my caps is locked. How did that even happen? If your mom is Kim Kardashian and your dad is Kanye West, you might as well. You might ask. Well. Preheat the crack cocaine. You're gonna need it. Ha 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 ha. You're gonna need it. I don't know why my keyboard been doing double A's and shit. Maybe it's trying to tell me I need to go to an AA meeting. Yeah, if your mom is Kim Kardashian, your dad is Kanye West, you might as well preheat the dope on my life. Shit. But nah, for real. It's crazy. Let's see what he talking about.
Chris went on TV and said, I hope they take his children away from him. Wow. I hope they take his children away from him.
Ooh, irony. I was just talking about the kids, how everything he doing affect the kids.
My response was, well, I guess I'm next then. Because it's no backing down at this point. I talked to Cube because Cube been labeled an anti-Semite. First of all, we are Semite. We Jew. So I can't be anti-Semite. First of all, I need my
nigga, we wasn't all Jews last week. Last week it was White Lives Matter, and you and Candice Owens was bringing up all every negative black statistic to define black people. Now this week we are Jews, huh?
You know what I'm saying? It's like Trevor Noah, not even from America. He just looked black, right?
Didn't he say Trevor Noah is not from America and he just looked black? Dude, nigga, Kanye West is an idiot. Black is a social construct. Trevor Noah is African from Africa, fool. It don't get no blacker than that. If you want to talk about what racial construct category you fit into. You know what I'm saying? He's from Africa, man. Come on now. Kanye West, you sitting up here, your buddies like Candice Owens and Hershel Walker think they Indian. The fuck?
Gonna say, yo, Kim, it's gonna get dangerous. So they putting all that he crazy. He's so OJ. NORE just want the family back.
This nigga face looks swole up and shit, like it look crazy.
Kim is a Christian. On TMZ,
I wonder why dude face look like that. And then the other day, when they was showing dude, when he had that Balenciaga mouthpiece, dude had he had bruises on his fucking face, big ass bruises on his face. Somebody whooping Kanye ass.
So when I drive by and I see the Hulu ads,
nah, that ain't funny. Let me not laugh at that, because if somebody doing something to him, man, it's messed up. Oh, and then he got a shirt on to ridicule a dude who we used to work with. It say Tremendez on it, because his name is Tremaine something, and he used to work for Supreme, or now he worked for Supreme or something. And I guess he used to work for Kanye, and I think Kanye kind of salty. I think Kanye, a little salty dude, went to go work for Supreme. And so I just noticed that too, that he got on the shirt, because he said them was the shirts he was trying to release that say like Tremendez or something, like I guess to ridicule the dude. But it's like, I don't know, man. Niggas be in Sunday service, then be having their own Bible, then be wanting to be like too much shit going on, man. So you just don't know. And then, like I said, so this was the other day. This was on the 16th. So this was yesterday they posted this. But I think the interview might have been from Friday night. Now, if y'all don't know, today he talking about buying this right-wing social media network. I don't know if people thought, I didn't think he was finna start doing shit for black people just because he started talking this shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think so, but I think a lot of other black people thought that shit. Like, oh, he talking about, you know, we was some Jews and all this and that. Kanye don't give a fuck about that shit. This the only place that will let him do this right here. This the only place that will let him do what he doing right now. Just say whatever the hell he want to say about anybody is Drink Champs. And once you ain't letting him do that no more, Kanye, listen. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna make a bold prediction for y'all, right? I'm gonna make a bold prediction and shit. And I ain't a psychic or nothing, but I'm gonna make this prediction. Kanye West ain't never going on Drink Champs again. He's never gonna go on this show again. He not gonna go back on here because he got a feeling now that they're gonna hold him to a standard. He went on LeBron James' show. LeBron James said, nigga, you ain't fucking my shit up. He said, he went to Tucker Carlson. He started talking that shit. They said, and then now he think he gonna go back on Drink Champs. And they gonna be like, when he get to talking that shit about all these different people, because NORE said something crazy, or not crazy, but he said something when they was talking to him when he called in apologizing and he was copping pleas and shit with his drunk ass. Dog is a clout chaser, man. Worst interviewer ever. But he said something crazy. He was like, man, and he was like, when Kanye West said the things that he was saying, he was like, my Jewish friends were in the room. 3 of my Jewish friends were in the room, and I looked at them to see what they were thinking. Nigga, what you mean you looked at them to see what they gonna do? You gonna let them shut the show down? Hell no. You gotta moderate that shit. You can't just let a motherfucker say whatever. Look, I don't give a fuck. You in the, let's say you ain't, you positive. Lizzo, let's say Lizzo, she's body positive, right? So let's say I own a barbershop and it's fucking kids that come up in there. I'm not finna let that hoe come up in my barbershop with her big ass booty cheeks, big flat booty cheeks out and shit because she feel like she body positive and all that shit like that just because she Lizzo. And then turn around and lose my fucking license to cut hair for like public nudity or some shit. If she walk around with her ass out or do some shit at a basketball game, she could pay the ticket. She gonna get a ticket and she gonna pay that motherfucker. Bitch, you not finna mess my shit up. And that's how I feel with Kanye West. Like, man, you gonna Drink Champs. You know how all this shit work. And you know when you putting somebody else's platform in jeopardy, but he don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Some people just look at it like the reason people support him, it's like they don't appreciate the support you give them. They think you support them because it's what you're supposed to do because in your mind, they just better than you. You know what I mean? And that's one thing I noticed about him and Donald Trump, and they both Geminis and they both be trying to do the same thing. But, let me show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all this, right? I told y'all these folks saying he think they on this side, but what do this say right here? What do that say right there? And I knew it was coming. It say, even Trump says Kanye West is acting too crazy. When Donald Trump, this nigga spray paint himself orange, slick his fucking hair 3 ways from Wednesday down the side of his motherfucking head, his wife won't touch his damn hand. You know what I'm saying? And he just be lying profusely. Oh, and he a rapist and a pedophile too. And I'll gladly show y'all the proof and shit like that. Cause I wonder why more people don't talk about it. Why not keep the same energy for Donald Trump that they had for R. Kelly? Talking about he was doing all this shit with these girls. Donald Trump was doing shit with underage girls, underage boys, all that shit. This shit is documented. You know what I'm saying? And I know people thinking, oh, how do you know? Because it's documented. He said he could shoot. He said he could shoot somebody in Fifth Avenue in broad daylight and people won't care, and he was right. That's why the shit is documented and people don't care. You know what I'm saying? Kanye West don't care. Look at him. He's sitting right up there with him. But nah, he said that Donald Trump, I don't want to read the whole article, right? But it say that he basically distancing himself from Kanye and shit because it's strategic. Like, he want that money. He want them Jewish people money. He want money from whoever gonna give it to him for the most part, right? This nigga got a $250 million lawsuit he facing, civil lawsuit. We ain't even getting to the criminal liability part and how much it's gonna cost for a criminal defense lawyer and multiple civil defense lawyers. Okay, let me see. The former president's comments came before West's anti-Semitism hit a new level in an interview released this weekend. On the show Drink Champs, West ranted about the Jewish people. While he's impervious to charges of anti-Semitism because he's also a Jew, as quote-unquote the blood of Christ, he then said the Jewish people control all facets of media and entertainment and said they have quote-unquote owned the black voice, unquote, a trope frequently espoused by neo-Nazis. Dude is a neo-Nazi. Like, it ain't no way about it. That's what he is. Shit. That's what he is. He a black Nazi, neo-Nazi or whatever. Like, you could talk that shit about Jewish people, but what they don't like about Jewish people and what the Nazis don't like about Jewish people was that they stuck together. And you know, he was like, basically he was jealous. Hitler was jealous he couldn't get into an art school, and he blamed the Jewish people and he wanted to get revenge on them. Like, somebody could take their disdain and they could, if they charismatic enough, they could try to flip a whole bunch of people into thinking what they think. But that's the one thing about Kanye West. He not really charismatic like that. The only thing Kanye West is running on is fumes. He running on the fact he keep richest black man. But the last thing I'm going to say right here, and then we going to wrap it up, right? Consider a kid that live in the suburbs. And consider them saying some shit about some Kanye West said. And like, okay, I'll give you a perfect example. I used to drive the bus for a bunch of rich kids and shit that live out of Macworld. So let's just say, for example, those kids out there in Macworld said Kanye West is an idiot. He don't know about climate change. He don't know about what happened with George Floyd. He in denial. Let's say these is kids that said this shit, right? The kids that live out there in the suburbs in Macworld and shit. And let's say I told one of them, like, what you mean? Kanye West is a genius. He's a billionaire. He got money. Like, that's a cue. That's a plantation cue to shut up and dummy up and worship the wealth. Because you can't say that to nobody that ain't black. You can't say that to nobody that grew up where everybody, like when I was dropping the little girl off, her mama used to always come out to the bus. Her mama had a crush on me. She was a doctor and shit. And I didn't even know. I just was like, man, it's a fat ass crib. But her mama is a doctor though. So I can't go to them like, you can't say this about this celebrity or this rapper or this shoe person or whatever, this fashion person, because they got money. Because a white kid who came from a well-off, they not going to understand what that even mean. They going to be like, what? Like, my black ass, like, nah, he's a billionaire. He got, they probably say some smart shit like, well, so is Elon Musk. And then what could I say? But Elon Musk don't sell Yeezys though. Like they probably bust that shit down with like Yeezy is a sweatshop brand. The shoes cost 2 cents and he mark them up 2,000% and shit to $200. They probably more than that, but you know what I'm saying. So you could only use that wealth as wisdom shit a lot of times on black folks. You can't use that argument on nobody else. You're not gonna go to nobody else and tell them that somebody is a genius or that they can't have an opinion on that person because that person got money. Even if you went to a white person and they wasn't well off, as far as you know, like they wasn't rich or nothing like that, and they had an opinion about Kanye West not being a genius and was like, he's an idiot or something like that, you still wouldn't fix your mouth to be like, but Kanye West is a billionaire though. Like you wouldn't you say that to other black people. You know what I'm saying? That's plantation code. Like we supposed to worship the money. The wealth is the wisdom on our end. Hush your mouth. That's some of that hush your mouth. But anybody else be like, whatever, he's an idiot. But he a billionaire though. Okay. He's a billionaire idiot. They gonna go about their fucking life and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, Kanye West is an idiot. But he a billionaire though. Alright, but he's still an idiot though. Man, you stupid. You ain't got no money. And what you hate the rich people? You stupid. You know what I'm saying? So shit be done. Stop worshiping that wealth. Oh, let me get to this last thing, right? I don't know if y'all know. We got a couple minutes left, right? Hershel Walker. When I talk about these motherfuckers lying and shit. Hershel Walker last week. He was an Indian. Now this week he a cowboy. You know what I'm saying? This fool that broke out a fake sheriff badge during the debate. Hershel Walker badge. Bam, there we go. I had to go down a few. Check this shit out. This badge fake as hell. Y'all remember them badges? That the fake police badges that used to have a little 6-point star on them and shit, bro. This nigga got a fake ass badge. It don't even make no sense how fake this badge is. Let's check it out. Warnock got on him for impersonating a police officer.
Be a police officer, and I've never threatened a shootout with the police. Well, and now I have to respond to that.
Now watch this.
No, I have to respond to that. And you know what's so funny? I am with many police officers, and at the same time,
Mr. Walker,
excuse me,
Mr.
Somebody
Walker.
back there in the background. This the best part of the video. Somebody in the background was dying laughing when he pulled that fake badge out. Like, man, I know they was. You know what? I know what they was thinking. I know that laugh. They was thinking this. I came to this debate because Hershel Walker is insane, and I just want to see if he finna do some insane shit tonight. And when they seen that was that laugh right there was a laugh of somebody who got what they came for. He was pleased and shit. Once that fake badge came out,
Mr. Walker,
he was happy about that shit. Let's go back to the.
With many police officers, and at the same time,
Mr. Walker, Mr. Walker.
Oh, they was dying laughing back there. So I said in my thumbnail, I said this nigga is a cowboy and an Indian. This nigga got the fake sheriff badge with the 6-point star, like he finna meet Billy the Kid at high noon. Just walking around with it though, like bro, just walking around with a fake ass badge on him. That don't look remotely real. Hold on, let me go back and pause it on the fake badge. Let me see. He pulled that mug out proud too. And then the debate moderator had to scold him like, Mr. Walker, you can't use props like he a badass kid. So I pulled this badge out. Oh, that's so fake. Oh, that mug fake as hell. And it's he tried to fold it, like, you know how the police fold they badge up, like they fold it out. Bro, they ID and they picture and shit be on there. It don't just be the badge. The only people that show you just a badge like that be detectives, but they be having their ID on the other side of it. This nigga is tripping, man. Fake ass badge he done pulled out. There you go, right there. Hold on, let me go back one frame. Look at that shit. Look at the face he making too when he pulled the badge out. He looked like, y'all know I'm lying, right? He look. Hey, I could tell this nigga done came in the house late plenty nights and just lied about that shit. Where was you at, Hershel? No, it's more like, where was you at, Hershel? I was at the church. And made that face right there, that indignant ass fucking Samuel L. Jackson face, like he just said some, like you just said some shit I want to hear, dog, get to making that long face, bobbing his head. That's Herschel Walker right now. With his fake ass badge, bro. This funny as hell. Another thing, it don't make no real big difference, but if you a millionaire with a bunch of money, why you got a rack suit on, bro? This nigga's suit is ill-fitted as a motherfucker. Like, bro, when you got money, you supposed to get a tailor suit. This nigga got a JCPenney suit off the rack with a fucking clip-on tie and shit. Like, man, somebody... Somebody help Herschel, man. For real. Don't let this man run for no office. Get him some help. Like, he need help. Okay? But nah, that shit crazy though, man. Ugh, Monday. All this crazy shit going on. So, throw a little forward at the end and shit. Overall, same problem seem like it been permeating lately. A lot of just people lying and shit, man. Like, a lot of people, everybody want to be a troll. Oh, you mad? Everybody want to see if they could get somebody mad. You haven't accomplished nothing by getting nobody mad. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers lying and shit about shit they did and who they is. You're not gonna get anywhere. Like MC Breeze said, there's no future in your fronting. Like, there's no future in the shit. You might get over right now on whoever you lying to, but overall, ain't no future in that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of that shit going on, man. It's seeming like being real and just being real. And you say, what is real? Not real. T.M. trademark phrase. You know what I'm saying? Generic phrase. Like, just being true to who you are and what matter and having some sense of, like, civic duty. Like, man, a nigga gotta be about something out here in the world. You just can't be like, I'm just free speech slug. Oh, I just want to go around saying whatever I want to say and all that, and anybody that don't like it can't handle me. Think about it like this. Bunch of free speech motherfuckers do what they want, don't listen to nobody, don't, you know what I'm saying, all that shit. Put all them motherfuckers in a colony or have all them motherfuckers running a organization or anything like that. How you think that organization gonna go? If you could take 10 or 20 Kanyes and put them in a room with each other, you think the most genius shit gonna come out that room? No, ain't none of them niggas gonna like each other at all. It's about unity and nothing else. That's the only way that folks gonna get ahead and shit, man. So anything less than that is a bunch of bullshit. Like this nigga right here holding this badge up, holding this fake ass badge up. Officer Bullshit, that's his name. Acting like he a real officer. I can't get over the face, y'all. I'm tripping. All right, let me get up out of here, man. It's 2 o'clock. I gotta take care of some bank business and shit. Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all checking in today. You know, I had to throw my gray Kamehameha with the Kamehameha cloud on it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Go straight Dragon Ball Super Saiyan on you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but I appreciate y'all checking me out today. Monday. Kind of gloomy day, this weather changing. Make sure y'all stay warm. Going around places with a bunch of sick people. Make sure you wear that mask even though you don't want to. You know, you don't want to be breathing in nobody's germs and shit. And your immune system different than theirs and all that. and just be safe and shit. Gotta make sure we gotta take care of each other out here, man. We can't be lying to each other. Nope. Can't be stealing from each other. Nope. And you gotta keep that shit real. Cause I look at it like this: if everybody around me is living good, it's less of a chance of me being the target. Once you start thinking like that, it's better. If you feel like you the smartest person in the room or the richest person in the room, get the fuck out the room. Unless you specifically went there to do that. But if you walk in the room and you always the richest or the smartest person in that room, man, get the fuck out that room. You want to be around your equals. Only a weak man need followers and shit like that. And yeah, I'm gonna end it on that note, man. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. And man, I see y'all later.